episode 2 of the 100 Prep Challenge, although we haven't actually started gameplay yet. So I am back in the world with my sim called Aubrey, and this episode I thought I might demolish this house because it's not really what I had in mind for Aubrey, and build her a fixer-upper. I'm not sure exactly what I have in mind for her, but it definitely was not that style of house. I want something that Aubrey can grow into, so I think I might have her get dressed again because I'm not liking that. So we'll put her in to change outfit. We'll just put her back in that. Okay. I might, before I forget, change the lot traits to Child's Play and on Leyline, increases our chances of twins, and something that's going to make her photography skills better. Home studio. I want her to have a studio in the future, but that doesn't say anything about increasing photography skills. Painting and photography for natural light. Natural light is fantastic for a home studio. So I am a photographer. I love photography, and natural light is my friend. So we're going to, maybe we could put it as a tiny home to start with. That will certainly help us at the start. So, and it is going to be a fixer-upper. So we could aim for the 100 style, the 100 tile small home, rather than going for a tiny home or a micro home. I actually have no idea what I want to do. Maybe like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe like a bump out at the front, and then a bump out here, but I won't do that. That's better. Like that. And then have this like that, kind of like a D maybe. We have 65 tiles left, and then maybe I make that a little bit narrow. I'm really not actually sure. Then we'll put a roof on there and drag that all the way back. And the camera, spin the camera around just to make sure the roof lines up, and it does. And then we will put a roof on this way as well, and drag that all the way into there, and bring the roof down. And I think that lines up. It does. It's really simple to start off with, but I don't think she needs too much at the start. It's going to only be her and babies for a little while, so we also need to keep money for a camera, so I don't want to go and spend too much, and I've already used a fair bit of my budget, although I would have lost money because I bulldozed the lot and things depreciate when you do that. So I've kind of lost money that way. So I'll buy a camera before we forget, and I might just start off really basic. I think I might raise this up a little bit, and where do I want the front door? I might put the front door here. Maybe because I'm using a new computer, everything's come up like I've never used it before. So I might try and use some of my wedding stories back because I haven't really used it, and I did have a look at it, and I was really disappointed that the swatches for the windows don't match the swatches for the door, and so they just wrong. So like you've got all these kind of neutral kind of looking colours for the window, for the door, doors, sorry. But then the windows have these awesome bright colours that are so cool, but just don't work with the doors. But I do really like that, and I love the idea of having a little stained glass window, but I wish you could size down the windows. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have her have a big window there because I really like that. And does that make sense to have that there? Probably not. I think we're better off going for flowers. So I might just do a flower thing like that. That is so pretty. And we'll make that pink. Kind of weird though, aren't I? Because I'm not really starting with the outside being fixer-upper. Maybe the inside can be. Maybe the outside she's already done. We'll see. We could go a nice blue, I think. I think I'm going to scrap that door because I don't like the colour. And I might filter by colour and change it to a pink or a purple and see what comes up. So we could go for this, but I don't really like it. Shall I change the height of the walls? Nope. What about a door like this? That's nice. Or this? No, I like this one. That one is nice. I do like that one. Maybe I'll go that. We could go something really funky. And maybe not. Or a double door. It's kind of a bit big for this tiny house though. Lot challenge. Do we want to have any lot challenges? We could start by off the grid or simple living. That might make it a bit more fun. Maybe we go simple living, and then she could have her own little farm animals and stuff. Let's go simple living. Should we go off the grid as well? No, simple living will be enough of a challenge, I think. I think maybe I might move the door and the window around. I'm not really liking them like that. Or maybe we go... Is that too much? Or is that cute? I think that's okay. I think we'll do that. And then maybe we'll go just slightly smaller. Pop for under the window. That's nice. But yeah. Maybe should we go pink or blue to... Okay, let's try another one. Try this in... What colours have they got? They've got pink. Or blue. I'm not sure what foundation to go for. Maybe I go for this. That's cute. Alright, did that apply to everywhere? It did. Alright, so now I've got to pick my cladding or my bricks, and I'm not really sure what I change it to. Like, I know I want to go a different colour on this part to this part, but I'm not sure what I want to do. I was going to use, I could do a pink house, a pink or a purple house, something like that. I don't know if it's a bit too much though. I don't think I like the cladding idea, although I could go like that. And then bricks on the other side. I like the white trim. And then maybe bricks on this side, or something that goes this way. Maybe not in pink or purple though. Maybe like a plain white. Or what's this one? No, I don't want it to go the same way. I could go siding. Like I could go something like... I do like the idea of them going in opposite directions as well. So opposite colours but also opposite directions is nice. Maybe like a cream. That might be nice. I'm not really sure what the difference in colours was, but maybe I'll go with that for now. I better do the roof. There we go. Okay, so I've got that decided. My neighbour just slammed the door so loudly. So what roofing do I want to go for? I think a dark one will look nice, yeah. And then maybe white trim, or this rounded one, or something less ghastly. What is the bold one? Oh, no, too much. Not enough. Too square. Not enough. I think I like this one. So I'll go with that one. I think that looks alright. Okay, and I still haven't used too much of my budget. And I've still got a few more squares that I can use for maybe a front porch. So maybe I will go just like that. Put that in the middle. There we go. It kind of looks a little bit mismatched, like what is going on here, but I want to keep her under the tiny home. So, and then we'll put some steps, peasant stairs. What about just some sturdy stairs, some white sturdy stairs? And I want a different fence. I'm not really sold on that one. So maybe something rounder, like this one. Nope, this one. Yes. There we go. And then we need maybe some white floorboards. I like it around that way. Or something like that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then maybe just a nice little plant bush thing in there. Like, no, not really. What about these? Yeah, could go with those. With a couple things of lavender. Okay, now I have my objects on, so that should go in there, and I'll put a few more. I like that. I might just put one more in amongst there like that. And now I would like to paint in a little bit of a stone path. Maybe I'll go something like this in pink, and I will size it down a bit and just sort of have it go there. Yeah, just do that. There we go. So now I have my cute little outside happening. So we'll pick a mailbox and a bin before we forget. What mailbox do I want to have? Maybe I go with this one. This one's nice. I could put it there. There we go. And does it come in different colours? Maybe that one. And we'll pick a bin out so that I don't forget later when I have no money. This one here. And I might just put that there for now. I'll put these here together for now. Okay. I'll put a tree out here as well, and then I think I'm done with the outside for now. It's just a tree and a little bit of the dirt. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to whack some lights into place. So maybe I just start off with the simple saucer lights for now. Just a couple there and there. And we'll do... Maybe we just do some ratty paper, wallpaper. Like the city living one is cool because it's like, it looks so ratty. Like that. And I might delete this wall and then work out a floor plan. What I'm thinking is I could have a bedroom here just place in a bed so I can get sizing. She's going to need a double bed for woo-woos. So we could we'll go bed there. And maybe just an ensuite bathroom. For now. Because we don't really need much. And then we could have living, kitchen, living, dining and kitchen. So kitchen could be in this bump out. So for the bathroom, we will go just like a cheap toilet. Just this one here. And I better put a light in there. A bathroom and bedroom. And we'll put we'll put the university shower, or we'll put the university shower right there. And we'll put a hand basin. We'll just go this one. And then we've got our little bathroom. We'll put some tiles in there. Not really fussed on what they look like because we're going to fix it up later. And we need some flooring, so we'll put some... Shall we put the city living yucky rug? Yeah. There we go. And we'll put that through there as well. And then we will... actually, let's put these crappy tiles. One of these ones. Here we go. I just really want it to be fixed up over time because I think that is so much fun doing it that way. And what hideous tiles do we have? We could go these yucky ones, a bit ordinary. Should we go a door as well? Yeah, for the outside to get to the backyard. There we go. And I don't think they line up. So we need a lounge as well. And we could just go for a simple one for now. This floor plan is terrible. Totally terrible. But I'm not sure what. Maybe you could make this the dining area. That could work. Let's go with that. This can go here. We'll make that into a dining area. She's also going to need a computer because she's joining the freelance career. So we'll just go with this one here and a couple chairs. Just maybe these ones. We'll get her a computer because she's going to need that. That's $1,000. That's reasonable. And now we'll give her a basic kitchen. Go with that, and we'll go with that, and we'll go with this. And then, am I forgetting something? I'm not sure, but we'll do a couple of these, and I just overlaid it by accident. And then we'll give her a couple crappy stools. These are pretty ordinary. Let's give her a couple of those. Maybe we can change the lounge colour to the ones with the texture on them. Like a yucky salmon colour. These are so cool, but I don't know why they didn't do textures on all of them. Because it's like, this looks wicked, and so does that. And the others just look fake. Shall we change this to like a ghastly mint colour? And change the fridge to like that same ghastly mint colour? Oh, we can make these hideous like that. That way everything's mismatched, and change these to mismatched as well. For a bit more fun. And now the bed. I think that we should invest in a really decent bed so that she gets good night's sleep, because I find it really, really frustrating when you have Sims that just aren't getting enough sleep. So I am going to choose to fork out a lot of money for that. lot of people over to make babies, so it makes sense that this would be like on her priority of things to spend money on. So she's now got a nice bed. I could just do like a side stair thing. We will do some windows. So we'll go with the matching windows that I've already used. One there. So line up. Yep. And that's kind of, I hate when your bathroom falls in a place where you really need a window, but if you put a window there, it doesn't make sense because it's like you wouldn't have a window there in real life. Although I could do that because you can't actually see through it in that colour. That's nice. And then maybe a couple big windows. Even 3 will fit. Let's go 3. Or is it too much? I think it's too much. Let's go 2. And maybe just space them apart a bit more. So we have $2,100 left. Our house is disgusting. I think I want to have her do some painting for fun. So maybe I should get an easel as well. And that can go there. And I do want to leave myself with some money. Maybe she needs a bookshelf as well. We'll get her a little bookshelf just so she can read. This one's only $10. There we go. That is some custom content too. I do have a little bit of custom content put in. Is it the Tiny Dwellers? I think, and the Harry Potter one, the buffer pack. A lot of the custom content I kept in game for this challenge was centered around that thought that there would be a lot of children. So the buffer pack has a lot of stuff directed at children, and so that's why I've left that one in there. The Tiny Dwellers one is again all stuff targeted at children. So this is her house. The start of the 100 baby challenge house. I have no idea where her baby's gonna go when she has her first baby. Hopefully she doesn't have triplets to start off with, otherwise things are gonna get cramped really quickly if she has triplets. Hopefully not. But the beauty of it being a tiny house is that we can gain skills faster. We can gain relationships faster. And so we're gonna have a big advantage to start off with in the next episode. Anyway, that concludes episode 2 of the 100 Baby Challenge. I hope you enjoyed it and watch this space for the next episode.